Yo, what's up? So, most of you probably already know, if you've seen our other channel, been on a bit of a weight loss journey, which is kind of the story of my life, really. But I decided that I'll start just documenting my own personal journey for, I don't know, the sake of it, and maybe to help other people in some way, or even inspire or encourage other people. But I'm kind of at that point that I'm sick of just seeing everybody's glow. You know what I mean? Like, all the weight loss journeys that you do see these days, it starts at the end. They show you the result, and then you get flashbacks of what they looked like before, but you don't see them climbing through the trenches and, you know, what it took to get to that level. And they talk about it, but you don't actually see the progress. So why not make videos where you see me actually working hard at doing this? And I'm at that point now in my journey that I've already lost 25 kgs. So I was 160 kgs, and I wish that I had have started videoing, like vlogging back then, to show the difference like in it now. But I was 160 kgs. I've lost 25 kgs. I'm at 135 kgs now. I'm at this point where I need to dial things right in for the next phase. I can either just go hard with a hard calorie deficit, more low intense cardio to focus on fat burn, and just nail that and get really skinny and lose heaps of weight and all that kind of stuff. Or I can keep building from where I am. Weight won't drop as much, but fat loss will take place. And just start getting strong and bigger and all that kind of stuff. So I'm at this place now where I have to decide what I'm going to do. And to be honest, I think I'm just going to keep pushing heavy weights, getting stronger. My eating will change to compensate for all of that, and I'll add like a couple of days where I do a little bit of light cardio and plan my diet around that as well. So the days that I'm doing light, low intensity cardio, I'll probably sit just slightly under maintenance, or maybe a slight deficit, just to help lose that fat, and then lift heavy, eat better to compensate for that lifting schedule. Yeah, I think that's the plan. But today, I'll take you to the gym and try and get some shots. It's kind of awkward pulling out the camera while everybody's working out, you know, and you're trying to video yourself, and then other people are getting caught in the background. But I'll get some footage of my workout today. Today we're working on legs. So for a leg day, I would focus more food-wise. I would focus more on a decent breakfast with like slow and fast, burning carbs and stuff for energy. So the slow so I can have longer energy in the gym, and the fast so it gives me that quick impact, gets me ready. Then afterwards, come back and have another meal that's kind of a bit more carb focused, still higher protein, but a bit more carb focused, so that it replenishes the muscles and all that kind of stuff, and the glycogen stores and all that stuff that I've burnt at the gym. So this will be my pre-gym meal. Oats, porridge. Put that in the bowl. And then we've got our scale. So let's put that on there. And chia seeds for the fiber. Keeps you regular. And I'll do 20 grams of chia seeds. Then raw honey, courtesy of one of the bros, Carl. About that much honey. Then the secret ingredient, some protein powder. Sprinkle that all in there. And then we'll go change this to mils. Let's clear that. We top it off with almond milk. And I'll do about 150 mils. And normally at this point, I would be logging it in MyFitnessPal. I use the free version just to keep track of my calories so that I know that I'm sticking within my calorie range for the day. So I would log it now before I eat it. Most times I would do it like the night before. I kind of know exactly what I'm having. I don't plan it. I don't do that with all my meals, but breakfast I will generally have the same kind of thing. Some days I'll have this, like this morning I'll probably have it with a boiled egg maybe, just a little bit of extra protein. Don't really need to be honest, I've got protein powder in it. But if I'm not having porridge, then I'll have toast, like one toast, 2 or 3 eggs, or I'll have 2 eggs and egg whites into a scramble and do like 100 mils of egg whites with 2 eggs, and then have maybe even have a hash brown or something like that, just to give me a bit more energy for the gym. Because when I'm in the gym, I will be burning it. Like, we're lifting some decent weight, so we will be burning, and I sweat like crazy in the gym. The porridge is ready. Alright, let's add some banana to this. Looks a bit like slop. Ooh, she's gonna come out. Looks like a bit like slop. But tastes okay, so can't complain. It's good. So I'll microwave it for like a minute 30, but the honey just gives it like a nice sweet taste, so it doesn't taste too foul. And the I'm gonna add a little bit more almond milk. The protein powder that I got, I'm not really a big fan of. Like, it's pretty average, eh? It's pretty average. But yeah, so this will be my typical breakfast. Now I've switched to calorie counting, I suppose you would call it. I was ketoing for the longest of times, so people who do know me would know that I was normally either on keto or I was eating normal. There was no kind of in between. It was just either keto, hard keto, or normal. And keto worked for me, and I lost a lot of weight doing keto, but it just wasn't sustainable. You know what I mean? Like, I could lose heaps of weight. Like, I was already at, the first time I done keto, I was at like 150 kgs roughly, maybe just a bit smaller, and I dropped down to 107. And that was just keto, no exercise, just keto. But then you become skinny fat, and it doesn't look right. You know what I mean? And so now, we're calorie counting, and we're gymming at the same time. And the difference is insane. Just the whole restructuring of the body and how it's working is just so crazy. Like, I've never had this before. So my body is losing weight. I'm fitting clothes that I never used to fit before. I'll say 6 months ago that I didn't fit, not never, but that I didn't fit 6 months ago. I'm starting to fit them. The stuff that was actually loose on me when I was at my biggest is now ginormous on me. But I'm also building muscle. My pants have gone up one size. My underwear have gone up one size because my thighs, my glutes, my bum, it's all getting bigger. And so, it's crazy. Like, I haven't gone up size in pants in like years. But now we're getting that Nicki Minaj, yeah? But alright, I'll finish this and then we'll head to the gym. We'll get ready and we'll go. Before we go, I'll show you this. This is my drink gym bottle. So I'll get some cold water. Fill her up. Then we got this Celtic sea salt, or Celtic sea salt. We'll get some of this. I'll get a decent pinch. All over my fingers. And then one of these, the Vita, they're Vita Sport electrolytes. That's it, electrolytes. blank for a minute. Let me pour that in there. Put the lid on. She's ready to go. Now let's head to the gym. Perfect example for the video. So doing my leg workout, and here I am I started to do RDLs, Russian deadlifts, and I went too heavy too fast. I should have, man, they were feeling great to start with. I was at 75 kgs. They were feeling really good at 75 kgs, and I should have stayed there. I moved up to 85, and that wasn't bad, that was okay, but I should have stayed at 75. Silly. And then I jumped up to 90 kgs because 75 felt so good. 85 felt pretty good too. I was like, I'll do one set at 90 kgs and I'll be happy. Like, that's another PB in my repertoire. But 90 kgs was just that much more. From 85, 5 kgs was, 5 kgs, yeah, no, because it was 90 kgs, yeah, so 5 kgs, just that 5 kg difference was enough for me to accidentally throw my form and tweak my back. I pulled a muscle in my lower back. So it goes to show, you know, like, even though if it's feeling really good, why change it? Why try to go even heavier? This is stuff that I have to tell myself. This is stuff that I have to take into consideration for myself, because otherwise I'm constantly trying to better myself by pushing myself too much, and it's just not necessary, you know. Consistency is the key to getting stronger. If I stay consistent without pushing too hard too fast, I will get stronger. But just that mental thing of, I want it now.
you know, and I've got to break that cycle. I've got to break that kind of pattern. This is why doom scrolling and watching people from the results first is really bad psychologically, because you see the result, you're like, yep, I'm going straight for that. But you push too hard and do stupid things like this, where you hurt yourself, you injure yourself. Now, it doesn't feel really bad. It's not like, oh my gosh, like I've gone and really stuffed myself up. Nah, I think I'm going to be sore for a couple of days, but I'll come right. I've definitely had this before, so. But it was enough to make me, I'll put the video in of me doing it. I'll put the video in of me doing it. But it was enough to make me just go, oh, damn it. Silly. Like I knew. And the whole time I was putting the weight on too, I was like, should I just go back to 75? Because that felt amazing. Like, I did one set of 85, that's cool, but I might just go back to 75 because that felt really good. And I should have listened. Moral of the story, sometimes you just need to listen. And sometimes you need to shut up and push. But yeah. Anyway, I'm sure I'll add to this video from here. A little bit annoyed. So that wasn't ideal. Hurting ourselves at the gym. Come home, had a bath. Hot bath. Some bath salts. And now I think we just do some light stretches. Took some anti-inflammatories, neuromoles. And yeah. Do some stretches and hope for the best. Silly man. I think that'll do. So it's Thursday. I didn't end up filming anymore. I was going to film like what I had for dinner, all that kind of stuff, but I didn't end up eating the greatest meal and kind of just wasn't hungry. And then last minute decided, oh, you know what, I'm actually going to eat. So done a couple of hash browns and a couple of pork rissoles, which is not really the greatest, but hey, it is what it is, you know? This is it. This is what it's like to go through the trenches, to live this journey. It's not always perfect. It's never always perfect unless you are super disciplined and you're on, you know, a strict goal thing, regime or whatever, and you need to hit these goals by this time and whatever. That's not it for me. This is life for me. Like, so I'm in no rush to try and shed weight. You can go on the strict dieting and you can do all of that and you can shed weight really fast if you want to, if that's what you want to do. But my focus is more on building. I want to build strength. And for those who don't know, I did injure my back last year, the year before, June 2023 I think it was. I injured my back. I ended up having surgery on it, and this is my progress back in the gym. So tweaking my back is always that fear of, have I done really bad or whatever, but I've learnt to understand where the pain is now, what pain feels like, muscle pain feels like versus the nerve pain. Like, I've understood, you know, the difference and what they feel like now, so I know that this is just muscle. And even when I woke up this morning, I was like, yes, sweet, it's muscle. I was meant to go to the gym today, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wait today, see how we feel tomorrow morning, and then I'll go. Like, I felt good enough that I could have gone and done a workout, but I didn't want to push too hard and then end up even worse tomorrow. So rest today, tomorrow we'll go. But yeah, so I'm now, what is that, coming up, I'm almost a year post surgery, and yeah, this is the journey now. and this is the journey for the rest of my life. It'll, you know, if I want to keep it off, if I want to maintain shape, if I want to stay strong, then this is how it has to be for the rest of my life. And so for me, I'm not super strict on how I'm eating. I still keep within a limit. I still keep within my calories. I still keep, at the moment, within a deficit, but I do still have times where I enjoy food. I'll indulge in some good tasty food. I haven't cut out fast foods. If I want, I can go and have, you know, so you don't have that feeling of guilt afterwards, after you've eaten, like I did with keto when I was ketoing. I'd break keto and go and have a pie, and I would feel so guilty because I've worked so hard to get myself into ketosis that now, you know, I've broken it, whatever. And so you'd have this guilt of eating, and it was never nice. So you would restrict yourself, and then when you would stop, because you missed out, boom, you would go hard. I haven't done that this time around. I'm still eating pies here and there, not all the time. I'm just limiting myself, but I'm not telling myself I can't have it. I can have it if I want, but I'm limiting it, and I'm making sure that I am timing it right as well, so that if I'm going to eat that kind of food, then it's on these days where I'm working this part of my body out, or it's on this day when I'm focusing more on the cardio side of things, or whatever, you know. And I'm trying to plan it that way so that I can still enjoy everything in life at the same time as hit my goals, and not be just stuck in one place for ages because my eating is out of order. And I'm still losing weight. I'm lighter than I was yesterday. So yesterday, I'm not sure what I said. I can't remember what I said on the video. But I woke up this morning and I'm lighter. I'm down probably another 200 grams or something like that it is. So yeah, so I'm still losing weight. So we'll just keep going. We'll keep going until we decide to really get into something else more serious. But yeah, I think that'll do for now. This video is long enough. So until the next one, stay safe. Remember, don't push yourself. Listen to your body. Don't push yourself too hard if it's not necessary. And if you are, do it with intention and intentionally focus on what you're doing. Yeah, till the next one. Soup.